Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avernum 2. Last episode we finally managed to recover one of the crystal souls, this one from Ornotha Ziggurat. Well, we accessed it from Venati land, but it was located up in Empire territory. Now we just have to return it. Before we do though, I just want to quickly level up. Spend some coin, so it'll be a decent way to start this, I think. Alright, Rex. What did I want to improve with you? Huh. I mean, we could improve gymnastics. Huh. I mean, he's at 10 cave lore, which is pretty good. And he's got so many points. I suppose he could improve strength a bit. Oh yeah, that does help. Improves hardiness a bit. Endurance too, I think, actually. Geary. Oop, didn't mean to click that. I meant to click that. Damn, not enough. Okay, save it up. We'll improve that a bit more next level. Talia. Breathe spells to 20. That works. And Leah. Mage spells to 20. And improve your potion making a bit. You probably gonna save up for one of those. Possibly dexterity for you. Yeah. Yeah, we can't make many potions, can we? Where do we learn the Balm of Life? Because that would be something very useful. Energy Elixir 8. Energy Elixir as well, that would be useful if I need to go hunting for those. Oh well, I think that's good. Right. Now that that's taken care of, let's go return the first crystal soul. The guards on the bridge reach for their weapons when they see you approach. However, when you show them the crystal soul, their attitude changes. They back away, heads bowed, and let you pass. Ooh. This passage has been blocked off by a crude stone wall. It's very old, but it's weathered by the years well. To the side, by the cave wall, you find a rusty iron door. Yeah, that's similar to what it was up there. That must be where the crystal souls go. Let's look in here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh! The door opens onto a long, windy passage. You walk down it and find at its end a chamber filled with what look like large, upright crystal coffins. Just under the surface, you can barely make out the forms of dozens of Venati. As you look around, you start to hear a loud chittering noise. The echoes make the sounds come from all sides. You try to leave, but the creatures are much faster. They block the entrance. A bunch of chitraks has built a nest in here. They attack. Chitraks, eh? Okay. Well, this'll be easy to deal with. That killed most of the larvae. Alright. And another divine fire. That was easy. You search the chitrak nest. The creatures have assembled quite a collection of random debris. You find a lot of loose change and semi-precious stones. You collect them. In addition, you find the body of a human who was dragged here recently. There are no insignia or sign of who he was or where he came from, but his leather jacket is intact. Gary got studded armor. Unidentified. Yeah, we have things that we can sell. You are completely full up on items that we don't really... Most of this is potions that we barely ever use. I mean, I do use the healing, but haste potions I barely use. Curse my pack rat nature. Alright, let's go into the crystal shrine. Oh, a little child out here? Oh, there's some herbs up here. We can use these. Alright. What's this child doing out here? A Venati child sits by the fire, looking rather forlorn and alone. Strangely, she doesn't seem threatened by your presence. She stands and bows. I'm Ruiz. She looks at you with great interest. What are you doing here alone, little one? I am a pilgrim. I go to see the crystal souls. I see. So you need to talk to one of the crystal souls. They give us advice. I'm trying to find out what I should be. Some think I should be a mage and some a ponder. Which would you prefer? She smiles broadly. They say I'm smart. Some want me to be a mage, and some think I could be wise and think stuff. I don't know, though. That's why I'm here, so the elders can help me. I've been here a week and still no luck. But I have high hopes. Oh, nice. Alright. Oh, more herbs. Ah, it's energetic, yes. Those are... we need those. I'm guessing each of... oh, there's someone else. You meet a young Venati man. He is sitting by his fire reading a scroll. He stands when you approach. Welcome, humans. Sit by my fire a bit. I am Mentos. His friendliness is a fresh experience. Why are you here? I am a mage in training. I'm here to study from Wilveron. What does Wilveron teach? He teaches spells to those lucky enough to be sent to him. I am a pilgrim. I came all the way from Mancuso. Where's Mancuso? 'Twas a long journey. Mancuso is a small village, far to the east. I hope they're doing well without me. I'm their only mage. One day I'll not be called Mentos, but Mentos Te. It is my hope. He proffers several small pieces of Venati candy to you. Take a piece of the candy. You try one. It's pretty good. It makes your mouth tingle pleasantly. You stare into the fire for a while, relaxing. Okay, you couldn't make the joke any more obvious. Oh well. Move around here. Ah, more herbs. I still think what we really need is energy potions or the like. And there's another Venati. This Venati warrior whips out his wave blade the moment he sees you approach. He doesn't attack, though. You ask who he is. Grisate, Venati Blade Master, and I'm sure to take a few of you with me. Hold on there, Blade Master. We come in peace. I'm here to see the crystal souls. They say that we are protected from humans. I am willing to test that statement if you force me. Most humans, including us, are peaceful. They say you're not all bad. It's not my place to say. Just stay away. How are the crystal souls protected? They say there are spells for if humans attack someone here again. I believe them, but I don't trust it. Okay then. Completely fair enough. Well, all that's left is to go inside. And I'm guessing these spots here are where the crystal souls are stored. You look out into the domed interior of the Shrine of Crystals, the most sacred place of the Venati people. It is a very odd building. The walls have a strange, waxy appearance, as if they were pliable. They bend and warp enough to make you think that they weren't so much built as grown. Around the outside of the central dome are 7 alcoves, which look like they expanded out of the stone like huge bubbles. From each alcove you see the glint of a large crystal. The dome itself is dominated by a huge lake with an island in its center. The place also contains statues and glow crystals, placed seemingly at random. It's very chaotic, very disorienting, and very solemn. The chamber is filled with a constant sound of whispering. There seem to be a multitude of conversations going on all around you. The crystal souls wait to speak with you. Or them. Something like that. As you cross the bridge, you start to strongly feel that you don't belong here. The feeling increases in intensity until it attains the point where you cannot continue. You back away. I wonder what's in there. Okay then. Well, let's go to each of these. You find a beautiful, intricately carved marble pedestal. On it rests a large quartz crystal. However, this crystal is clearly dead. No lights glimmer inside it. You look closer. The crystal is only resting on the top of the pedestal. It isn't fixed there. This must be the former resting place of one of the stolen souls. Unfortunately, you don't have the crystal soul, which belongs here. Okay then. I guess it depends who it goes to. Ah, here's one. You approach one of the crystal souls. You sense the intelligence resting within the stone, and you think that it is paying attention to you. You hear a soothing voice in your mind. I am Lord Tabok. What is your purpose here? I am a historian. Simply observing my people keeps me interested. We Vanatai are a long-lived people. Because of our great spans of life, we tend to forget things. May I ask how old you are? I lived 524 years before I shed my physical form. A cruel accident took me. I served as Bok for 200 years and should have had 200 more. Now that I think about it, here's a question. How do creatures that have spent their entire lives, and indeed their entire race's time living underground, measure years? I mean, we humans measure years according to the seasons, which are influenced by the sun and the rotations of the moon, which, well, okay, not the moon. The moon is what we use to measure months, roughly. The sun is what we use, and the seasons are what we use to measure years. How do the creatures that live underground measure it? Is there some sort of season with how the mushrooms grow or something? Huh. I do wonder. What kind of accident? Bad mushrooms. I choose not to speak of it. So he died from bad mushrooms. Well, I guess not all crystal souls can die in fantastic ways. How can you be forgetful? Think of things you did 10, 15 years ago. Things you did when you were but 5 of your years. Things we did when we were 100 seem that way to us when we are 400. We have much more to remember, but our memories are no better than yours. But my memory is strong. I record what my people have done, and where we have been. Tedious to you, priceless to us. Okay then, if there is nothing more you have to say, very well. Here's another one. You approach the crystal. You hear a voice in your mind. Come closer, humans. You are welcome here. Who are you? It takes a moment to pick the identities out of your brains. I am Wilvron Bok, a teacher of the Vanatai people. Why is there a Bok at the end of your name? It is a great and powerful Vanatai honorific, only given to the wisest of our kind and to crystal souls. What did you teach? In life I was exceptionally skilled in magic, even for a Bok. In this form, I chose to teach the magic I learned in life. Oh, you mean you still teach students your magic? Yes, beings pilgrimage to see me. It is a great honor to them and to me. In return, if they are worthy, I show them spells. It must be difficult to travel the Vanatai lands these days? The journey is long, and not all are allowed to make it. It is also dangerous, and it honors me that souls would risk the hydras and other monsters to obtain my spells. I have also traveled a long way. I would be honored if you would teach me a spell. You have been given a quest. You have been sent to recover the stolen crystal souls. Return them to their platforms, and I will share with you the sacred magic of the Vanatai people. As you say. Another one that we don't have the right crystal soul for. So the one we have must go in a different one. You approach the crystal soul. It inspects you. You sense that it is magically inspecting your bodies and minds. You can only hope it finds nothing harmful. Finally it says, Greetings, humans! I mean you no harm if you mean me no harm. I am Eos Bok. Why did you inspect us? I must protect myself, as I have great importance to my people. I dispense justice. So you are also a judge? Not entirely. When the problem is too thorny for living box to deal with, they turn to me for impartial judgment. This only happens rarely, though. What happens more often is that a criminal comes to me to confess and receive my punishment. What sort of punishments do you give? When one wants to confess privately, they may be punished by me. If the living then learn of the crime, the criminal has atoned. I have thieves return goods, slanderers return the truth, and murderers spend their lives trying to undo their harm. When one truly wants to atone, I help them do it in the best possible way. It has only failed once. What happened that one time? Just before the last arresting, centuries past, a thief told me he stole a ring, felt guilty, hid it behind a stalagmite outside, and came in for atonement. I told him to return it to the owner and confess to her. He couldn't face the shame of doing so. He left the shrine, the caves, and the tribe. He never returned. Sad. He was young. He didn't deserve the results of his weakness. We'll have to find this ring, why not? Protect yourself from humans. All of us crystal souls had great powers in life, and those powers have increased since. Humans took us by surprise once. It will not happen again. Okay then. Another one here. There is a crystal soul here. You hear in your mind, "Approach, O'Neill." You do so. "I am called Akel Bok." Like Michael without the M sound. "Welcome." What is your position in Venatai society? "I continue to ponder what I pondered for 2 centuries before the resting. I think on the nature of our beings." Its voice sounds like music. The words chime like pure notes. And I'm reading it wrong. Do you also rest during the resting? "We partake of the resting too, but differently. Our minds slow down." Have you come to any conclusions? "We are not crystals with souls inside them. Our spirits, when they return from the beyond, create crystal around us from nothingness. It is strange, though. It would seem possible to create a flawed crystal." Are many flawed? "Our spirits return from the beyond with the help of the living Venatai, who call us with long elaborate rituals. However, 2 of the crystal souls brought back were flawed. Poor Darisbach and poor Delrinbach. If only they could be healed." What are the elaborate rituals like? "I will not tell you of them, for they are secretly performed on the island in the middle of this dome." Okay. What went wrong with Darisbach? "He could not stand our presence and demanded to be moved to a crypt in the lake region. He would give advice to the living in return for tribute, but if he did not get tribute, he would become angry and hostile. Sad and ungraceful, but at least he helped his people. Unlike Delrin." What happened to Delrinbach? "Delrinbach performed with a flaw. He blamed the living for it, claiming that it scattered his thinking. It was nobody's fault, though. It just happened. Still, it did scatter his thinking. He went mad and had to be removed for all our sakes. The poor soul lives to the west in the Spore Caverns. Avoid him. He is very deranged and very dangerous." Too late, unfortunately. We had to deal with him. Ah, you fear a powerful compulsion. You strongly feel that you should put a crystal soul on this pedestal. We shall do so. Catherine Bach's crystal begins to glow bright red before it even reaches the pedestal. As soon as you set it down, you sense a burst of questions coming from it, addressed not to you but to the other crystals. The exchange of information continues at a furious pace for some time, and then dies down. Catherine speaks to you. "Thank you for my rescue. Garzad planned to use my powers for the Empire. He is a wicked and mighty one. I fear he may have one day succeeded. Something must be done about him. I wish to rest and rejoice, but there is no time. I am ready to act. Come here and speak with me. There is much I can tell you." All right, we can do so. Catherine Bach's crystal still glows with a vital energy. "I am Catherine Bach, friends. I am glad that you have returned. You have risked so much to save me." What are you engaged in now? "I contemplate Garzad." How to kill him, I hope. "He may have been able to do the impossible. He tried to compel me to use my powers at the front of the Empire army, to fight for them. He must die. I have been working with Rentar Irno towards the same." What have you and Rentar Irno decided? "She and I are trying to figure out how one of his power may be slain. We are at a loss." Perhaps I can help discover a way to slay him. "Perhaps you humans may find a way to deal with a human magician. Should you do so, go see Rentar Irno and ask about attacking him. We will give you all the help we can." Where can Rentar Irno be found? "She is hard to reach. She is in the city of Egli. Find her. She may be invaluable in your quest to slay Garzad." Thank you. We're glad to have brought you back. We have returned Catherine Bach to his home. Will you teach us a spell? Move Mountains level 3. Excellent. Wilvrun Bach begins to speak, filling your head with a constant mind-numbing stream of magical words and symbols. It is a struggle, but you manage to make sense of them. Very nice! Alright, so behind a... Let me see if I can find this one that was mentioned. Behind a stalagmite outside. You notice something glinting on the ground behind these stalagmites. You bend down, look, and find a simple silver ring. Gary got the ring. A shield ring. Let's see if we can find out who it goes to. We'll speak with the person with the judge. See if he will tell us. It seems he does not tell. Well, we won't keep it. We will leave the ring here. In offering, perhaps. No, I'm not trying to jump off. The ring that the thief left behind. Alright, they let me pass. Good. Alright, let us speak with the one Venatai. Pay the fee. Let's see. If I remember right. Go around this way. In here. And it's over in here. There we are. Pick the lock. There you are. Rentar Irno. Greetings to you, Rentar Irno. We have returned one of the crystal souls. It should prove that we are worthy of audience. Rentar Irno thinks on this for a minute. She examines you carefully, evaluating your skills and character. Finally, she says, "Well then, you may be correct at that. You are not of your empire. The people on the surface world are those who committed the crimes against us. You I will listen to. You may ask me for assistance, though I may not give it. Also, you may enter my chambers through the north doors instead of through dusty back passages." Thank you! That'll help a lot and make things a lot faster. Tell us something of yourself. What is there to say? I am the strongest mage of my people, and I have attained this power in a very short span of life. I care for nothing but the safety and honor of my kind and for the crystal souls. And you are the one who created the barriers in Avernum. Yes, that was me. It was deemed a necessary step when we believed that you were responsible for the theft of the crystal souls. It was not you, though, was it? It was this empire. Now that we know that, your kind is safe from me as long as they perpetuate no further crimes against us. What happened to the sound? Okay, what happened to the sound was I accidentally hit the volume button and muted it. Back to this. What are your responsibilities here in Egli? I am the magical leader of the Venatai people. Nothing more, nothing less. I advise, I learn, I act, and when necessary, I punish. You are a powerful wizard. Can you teach us how to create quickfire? Yes, I can create quickfire, but I can control it, and you can't. You could create it, but it would likely destroy you. Still, it's your life. To the east and then far to the north, there is a ruined fort on the shore of a lake of lava. There is a magical tome there. It is several sheets of mica bound with wire, guarded by a scattering of demons. Bring it to me, and I will aid you. East, far to the north, a ruined fort on the shore of a lake of lava. We are trying to destroy Garzad, a powerful empire wizard. Can you help? I will help you. I savor revenge against that empire fool who dared insult us. Go to Garzad's fortress. I will watch you. When you get there, I will go to you and give you aid. How will you help us against Garzad? I will help you gain entry into his fortress. I have made study of it. I can help you get in. However, due to certain magical protections, I best not deal with the worm myself. But if you reach his home, I can help you gain his presence. The rest will be up to you. How can we reach Garzad's fortress? What do I look like to you? A library, a scullery maid? I have not the time to research every niggling bit of information you may think you require. Go among your precious humans and find the way there. I have more important things to find. Okay then. You said we could come in this way! Ah, fine, I guess we leave this way. Alright. Fortress surrounded by demons. Is that the one we actually cleared out? Go away. Go away. Thank you. Okay, let's go around, see if we can grab it. We'll end the episode after that. A simple enough task, I think. Oop, wrong way. Cross. You encounter one of the lava dome's guard patrols. When they get close enough to see who you are, they back away. Since you defeated the Hakai in the lava dome, the pack leader decides that maybe you are best avoided. Good. Okay, so it must be up in here somewhere. There we go. Okay, somewhere around here. How the hell do you get those? It's not either of those. I mean, it must be this fort, but... it has to be in there, but how the hell do you get in there? Okay, so Sumi, I'm going to try and get the information of how you get in there. I know this is bad, but... ah! Okay, so it turns out we already had the mica tome. It turns out it actually was on there and we already picked it up. Oh, and also, it said that there is no way whatsoever to get up into that secret room. So what the hell is the point of it? I don't know. Let's run back. And then we're gonna end this. Won't take too long, I don't think. Back to full health. After that, I think we might actually be done with the Venatai lands. I don't think we'll really have anything else we need to do down here. When you approach the door, it starts to glow. In a moment, the area light fades, and you hear a click from the lock. It seems that you are welcome. Good! Okay, turns out... she takes the tome. I can't teach you the spell. Human minds can't encompass it. Yet I am a being of honor. Your reward is there. She points to the case in the cell to the north. In it you will find an egg. Break it and quickfire will appear. We can't encompass the spell. You find a small crystal case like the Venatai usually use for storing personal effects. This particular box has a lot of small markings on it. You don't understand them. Get it open. The cabinet contains several small chunks of metal. Looking closer, you notice a few of them have a very faint glow. However, they don't seem that valuable. You replace them and close the box. Isn't this the... oh, the case in the cell to the north. Okay, my bad. You inspect the case only to realize that it doesn't have any handles. Then you reach for it. When you reach for it, it opens itself. There is a small box inside. You take the box and open it. Inside, carefully padded by thick wads of delicate moss, you find an egg made of delicate porcelain. You touch the egg. It's very warm. You close the box and put it back in your pack. Take it. Okay. It's as if something you did a while ago has started to affect you. What the hell did we do? Okay then. I have no idea what we did, but apparently we did something we shouldn't have. Either way, I think we're done here. There's nothing... well, one other thing. Let's report on what we did. We may as well. Process stands when you enter and bows to you deeply. Welcome, humans. You have returned the soul of Kafran Bok to us. We will refrain from more than a simple thank you. Your reward rests in a box in one of the eastern rooms. We are concerned about Garzad, this powerful archmage who steers and fuels the Empire's efforts. Our vengeance shall fall on his head. We saw how you dealt with him, and we believe it is possible you may be able to assassinate him, with our help. Rentar Irno is the greatest of our mages. She lives in Egli. She has agreed to help you and says that should you ever find out where Garzad's lair is, you should go to her and ask her about attacking. If you ever decide to take on this horribly dangerous task, we will understand. However, if you ever want to strike the Empire a true and lasting blow, you would know with whom to speak. It has been done. Didn't one of you have something to say to us? Okay, that's again how to get into Pyrog's lair. There's something else. I don't remember. Okay, so we do get a reward. Let's see. A mind crystal. Closed and locked, closed and locked. Okay, this one is a mind crystal. Okay. Lee is carrying too many items too. We gotta use some of those mind crystals. What does this one do? Magery! That's actually one that I think we can use. What is our magery at? 3 and 3. What the... I'd like to give it to Talia. Why do you have healing herbs? Go, give that to Talia. There we are. Venom Foe, Shielder, Gymnastics, Pathfinder, Inner Might. I don't think the Energy Pulse is actually useful, so we'll leave it. Lay on Hands and Beast Call. And Resistance. You know, Resistance would probably actually be kind of useful for Leah. Well, some of them might be. I don't know. Inner Might. What does that one do? Lets you bless yourself. That probably would be good for Rex or Gary. Pathfinder, Gymnastics, Shielder... Wait, Shielder? Magically shield yourself, protecting you from enemy attacks. I mean, some of these are useful, but... Alright, we've done enough. We can leave. Next episode, we'll head back up into the lands of Avernum and find out where we're going to go next. I'm thinking maybe we'll head back into the western lands again and look at the area around the fortress we need to go into. I think that'll work. Till then, I am Chester44, that is Rex, Gary, Talia, and Leah. This has been an Avernum 2 Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.